DJ Son of Freedom.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I just woke up, about to get it in. As you can see, where I left off yesterday. So, what we're gonna do today, I don't know how far we're gonna get. It depends on a couple things. I know one, I gotta go to the hardware store because let me tell you the story first. So this right here, this timing chain cover, is the last piece of the original part that came with this car as far as the engine. I had a particular dude build my motor, and because of this whole situation is why I taught myself to work on my own car. So I had him build my motor. I remember when I was asleep, I came outside. It was in this garage. Before I bought this house, this was my friend's house. He had oil and transmission and coolant all over the floor. Didn't clean it up. And this is in Hellboy now. And I remember seeing my motor, the block, on the engine stand, and he was pressure washing it. And then bare block, pressure washing it. And then sold me some heads that was supposed to be the best heads ever, but turned out to be stock heads with 130s. And then this part right here, I don't know how he did it, but he stripped it out. So that's it's been tapped, and I lost a bolt to it, so I need to go to the hardware store and get that bolt. But I know I could have replaced that timing chain cover, but out of nostalgia because of what happened and why I know is because of this motor. Not this exact motor, but the first one is why I know how to do what I do. And this is like a reminder piece of why I do what I do. This strip pole. So I'm leaving it like that. I'm not even changing it. It's like I said, it's been tapped and rethreaded. It's just got a bigger bolt hole. So I had to go to the hardware store for that. And that's just a little quick story why I learned how to work on my own cars. Because that's never going to happen to me again. And I didn't know any better. Now I do. And yeah. But it's a little story, quick story. There's more to it, but that's good enough. Just to get the gist of why I do what I do. So yeah, let's get this balancer off, water pump, and probably go ahead and change the timing chain because I'll be right there. And then once we get that done, then we'll head to the hardware store and get that bolt. All right, so we got the timing chain cover off, and to my surprise, this timing chain is not even bad. It's still tight, so there's no need for me to change it. I guess I got a double roll timing chain for sale. Don't need it. So I guess I'm gonna head to the hardware store so I can get the right bolt, and then come back and get this cleaned up, and then just put that back on. All right, so this is actually the next day. Let me tell you about yesterday. So yesterday just went all bad. I I went to take the harmonic balancer off, right? And then bam, I couldn't find my harmonic balancer puller. So I'm all over the garage looking for it for like an hour and a half. Then I'll go and finally go just said fucking bought a new one. Come back home, get that off. I left off showing you guys that the timing chain wasn't bad, and I still had to go to the hardware store. It was about 4:20, and I had to pick up my daughter from school at 5. I was like, man, this day's a lost cause. So we back at it today though. So I just got back from the hardware store and the post office, and we got the new bolt for that. So we're good to go on that. Like I said, I could have replaced this. You know, I got another timing chain cover in the garage. I could have just got another one powder coated, but this is nostalgia. I gotta keep this on there. So I'm gonna get set up. We're gonna clean off the surface, and I'm gonna clean off this timing chain cover, and we're gonna bolt this right back on there. And then after we do that, we're gonna take the engine off the engine stand, which I have to clean my work area up. And then we got to do the rear main seal, and then actually fully bolt the flywheel on. So let's get to work. I also want to show this before I move on. So I took the oil pump out because what I did, I was having trouble. Remember I was telling you about that leak I had? Okay, so this was coming. There's so much oil I was leaking out from the balancer. So it's coming out from down here. And the main reason for that is because of this hole right here. It's too small. So I drilled it. It made the hole a little bit bigger. So now oil won't build up inside the seal and seep out. It'll drain back. But you gotta take the oil pump off. But you'll see it's right there. It'll just make the hole a little bit bigger, and it'll go back into the pan. That way you don't have that puddle of oil that's sitting there and then it builds up and seeps out and leak. So that should fix that problem. All right, let me get to it. Okay, so now that I got a huge mess to clean up, but besides that, we got the timing chain cover on. So I still gotta put the gasket on here, but I'm taking this off when I put the motor in. So I just got it there so I don't lose my bolts, because I don't want to go through this again. But I'm gonna just leave it on. Then when the motor goes in, I'm gonna take this off and then put it on once I get inside the car. But yeah, so we got the timing chain cover on. So I'm gonna go over what we did. So we examined the timing chain cover and it's good. Then we took the oil pump off, replaced the front seal, and we drilled a hole that's bigger here so we don't have oil coming out the seal anymore. And then we got the new water pump gasket on. That's where my antifreeze leak was coming from. It's coming from the bottom. So I got that fixed. Brand new timing chain cover gasket. Surfaces cleaned up. Like I said, once I get the motor fully assembled while it's on the engine stand, then I'll make it look pretty. I'll clean it all up and shit like that. But now, I don't know if we're gonna get to that today. The front main seal. I don't know. Cause now I got a new challenge. So one of the homies in the comments on the previous video was like, hey Trill, man, you got all that stuff done to that motor. You should have got a different balancer. You shouldn't have got that one. Oh, okay. Well, look. I had one before and it was wobbly. Just wasn't right. So now, where we at now is we're doing an unboxing. I gotta hold the phone this way because I don't want to. Okay. He got, this is from my dude John. He had a hookup on an ATI balancer for me. That's what we about to pull out. So he had this wrapped up. Man, you weren't lying, John. You had this wrapped up. All right, hold on. I'm trying to hold this phone and then hold this at the same time. Okay. Yeah. Open this one. He even went as far as not even using he used duct tape. This thing was not getting damaged. Sorry, camera angle's off over the place. Okay, so we got the ARP bolt for the. He said that this was the one they recommended, so we about to find out. I've never put one of these on, so this is gonna be. Had somebody else put it on. It was wobbly. To the back. Okay. Make sure this everything in this box. Okay, that's it. All right. So we got a brand new brand new ATI going on here. So we're gonna see how this works. So this is a lot lighter than the previous. All right, so this might see something. So we're gonna see what this is all about right here. One buddy was like, you could use a crank bolt, right? So we're about to find out. No, you cannot. You cannot use a stock crank bolt. It's too long. So the guy that told my dude John that this was the right bolt is absolutely right. So I don't have a socket for that. Oh, wait a minute, I might. That's a 12 point. All right, well, let's get it on. I'm gonna put you guys on the other camera so we can see. All right, so when I first put the balancer on, right, I grabbed my ARP and the bolt. It was too short, so I had to do a couple phone calls, and I ended up calling one of my dudes, and he told me what I could do is grab a 2x4 or take a hub bearing socket. How they used to do it back in the old school days, instead of putting the balancer in with a bolt, they used to smack it with a 2x4, or they'd take like a socket or something and smack it with a sledgehammer. So what I did was, you know, I took a rag or something, and I took my hub bearing puller, or my CV axle socket, and I stuck it in the hole, and I smacked it with a hammer, and I knocked it in like this. He's knocked it in. Okay. Now, I didn't damage my balancer, scratch it up or nothing. Just got some little paper towelage in there or whatever. But now, this works. That works now. So, that's awesome. But I don't think I have the right, let's see something. Okay, it's a 12 point. I might have a socket for this. Let me see if I have a socket for this. I didn't think it was a 12 point, but it actually is. Don't look like I do. Wait, I do. Sure do. Wow. Wow. Okay, let's put some ARP lube on this thing. feel it. If I can't get this to go in smooth, I'm gonna end the video right here and get some research going on. Okay, that's going in smooth. So we need to put this on the impact and see how far I can get this in. Pretty far. Let's see, where is that washer? Yeah, see, I'm not liking that. Alright, so I'm gonna end it right here, guys. I gotta do some research for what bolt is needed to get this job done, because I do not want to get in a situation where I strip out this hole and that could be detrimental. I don't want to do that. So rather than continuing on and making matters worse than what it is right now, let me make sure I didn't mess this up. Yeah, see, I'm gonna go and actually, you know what? I think I already have one. I'm gonna get a rethreader and clean this hole out, and then we're gonna end up getting the right bolt, because this ain't even feeling right now. Nope. But see, that's the thing with this, with me doing this, like, you see guys, they do things and everything is perfect. Everything ain't perfect. There's things that happens. So, and you just seen one right here. I don't think the hole is damaged. It just don't feel right. Let's see. Yeah, that's not right. That's not right. Yeah, we're gonna end it right here. Like, share, and subscribe. On the next video, we'll have a resolution for this, and we'll continue where we left off. But I'll catch you guys on the next one. Actually, one more thing. I just want to show y'all that I fixed this hole. Used the rethreader. It's because I didn't, like, I felt it didn't feel right. So I already been through this once. My brother's engine. So yeah, see all that? That's not cool. And now this is gonna be cool. You got a nice clean hole where the bolt should go right in there, nice and easy, like that. So you see how easy that went in? When it bottomed out, it's because I cleaned them threads out. If I would have kept going, that could have been a complete catastrophe. Now you gotta pull balancers off and retap holes, all that other shit. It's unnecessary. But this to show you like how smooth it goes in. Now remember the ATI bolt wasn't going in, for the ARP bolt. You see how it goes in nice and easy now. So we're all good. Don't worry about it. We just got to figure out what bolt I need, because I don't know what bolt I need, because this is not working, and I don't want to risk forcing that in. What if I try to tighten it, you know what I'm saying, and it's not long enough, I can run the risk of stripping my threads doing that. So we need the right size bolt. So I'm gonna have to get a hold of one of my friends and see if they can be generous enough to take their bolt out so they can measure the length for me that I need and what size washer I need before I move on to the next step. That sucks because that's a $40 bolt right there. That's a waste of money. Well, you live and learn. Like I said, I've never put one of these on, but I know I said it before. I'm in the video right here, but I just wanted to show y'all that, you know, I got that problem fixed and there's nothing to worry about. I just got to find the right bolt, and we'll be good. I think that's why, now I think about it, the first ATI I bought, that's probably what my dude ran into. He didn't know how to put it on, and it was all wobbly and shit. So we took it off and I took it back, and now it's, yeah. All right, later guys.